I doubt it, Ethan, but anyway.
No, I tend to remember pretty much everyone.
We spent some time in Toronto together, so it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
So always great to see you, and congratulations on this. And I'm wondering, you saw Shane's short, and I'm wondering what kind of touched you about the plight of 9 and his journey.
Well, the short doesn't even really give you an indication of what that journey is going to be, but it was the short that introduced me to the world that he created, and certainly to the project. And I was just so blown away by the animation style and these creatures and characters that he created. The cat beast, the sort of machine that utilizes a skull from a cat, and even the sort of creature of 9, and I think 2 who's in the short.
Yeah.
They have this very homespun look to them, created out of found parts, and I just loved it. I thought the aesthetic was so unique and interesting.
That don't you think burlap bags are now going to be the high fashion of the fall?
Imagine for like Halloween costumes.
Not just that, but I'm saying all the big stores will have like burlap on there,
burlap shirts.
Yeah, I think you'd look really good in a burlap suit.
I think that could be quite nice.
I think you should go to the premiere in one.
It's like linen, but really thick and
you didn't think about
scratchy.
that for Comic-Con, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you need me as your assistant. Now, doing the voice work, Elaija, I know you've done it before, obviously, for Happy Feet, but, this is a completely different character here. Mm-hmm. You're not like this happy-go-lucky penguin.
Sure.
But I understand that Shane told you to just be natural. Like, what was that like to, is that harder for you to think, oh, my God, I can't even put anything into this, really? Or how did you develop him?
Well, I mean, I think that the natural aspect of it wasn't too complicated, just in the sense that there is an arc. It's a character that when he's born, he has a lot of questions. And he has a lot of innocence and curiosity, and I think that really drives the character. So it was understanding that. And then over time, as we developed it, because we recorded it over the course of 3 years,
right.
We sort of, he started to become more heroic and a little bit stronger, and it made his arc more interesting, and that was kind of developed with Shane and I over the course of that time.
Do you find when you do the voice work and you're not on camera, is that like a completely different acting muscle?
It is. It's very freeing. I mean, you don't have to consider, what you're wearing. You don't have to consider props or the way you move. But it's interesting. You end up being quite physical regardless, because you find that the characters will have to be in situations that are physical, and you can't. It's almost like a reflex. If you know that your character has to be physical, part of you wants to move too. Just make your voice sound like it's from a character that's moving.
Yeah. Of course, everybody. I mean, you'll never live it down. But The Lord of the Rings, everybody always still talks about that film. I'm wondering, do you still hang with any of the guys? I think you and Dominic are still good friends.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What's it like? Do you think? I know that you were doing your music with your recording studio and everything, but do you think the two of you might hook up in that respect?
What, in music?
Yeah. Were you doing some record label or something?
Yeah, I have a small record label.
Yeah. So I mean, Dominic, and he's
a big music fan as well.
Yes. Yeah. Do you think you guys ever might think about doing something like that together?
I don't know. I think there will probably be some venture in the future. We always talk about various ideas. He's a very creative person, and I'm relatively creative as well. And he's a photographer. I take photos. Like, I'm sure there'll be some collaboration. We actually DJ occasionally together, which is a lot of fun.
No kidding.
Yeah, we used to do that back in New Zealand. We would DJ like, crew parties and bars and stuff in Wellington. So
you guys should think about weddings and bar mitzvahs.
Maybe we should.
Go into business. It's a whole new business for you. I will hook you up in Canada, no problem.
Awesome. I DJ'd in Canada once. I was in Vancouver, and I'd done a film there, and I DJ'd the rap party. It was really fun.
Well, I'd love to see you do that. That would be so much fun.
It's fun.
Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, you too.